Shalom. This is Truth is Everlasting, Lion's Den. I am Yahweh Sop. I camp out with Lion Den, Hawan Ben Joshua in Jacksonville, Florida. But first, I'd like to give a prayer to the Father, to the Son, to the elders, to the Akims, and to the women and children. Kal Halayim La, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Bahashem Ha Rokah Kwadash Mahamaf. In the name of Yahweh Shai, in spirit, in holy, and in truth. Double honors to the 144,000 chosen elect. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Double honors to my elder Ha'awam. Salutation to the Arkansas on the four corners of the earth, and to the women and children, Shalom. Okay, well, it's only a matter of time that things are going to get worse with our people. It says here, women are melting down. It's all their fault, right? And, Satan has done a good job, okay? And, since our women are created to be attracted to authority and power, that they forgot that there's two kinds of authority and power, the righteous and the wicked, right? The mighty and the weak. But they don't care about that, right? All they care about is what they can get and what they can get over with. Well, now it's catching up. The title of this lesson, They Shall Know That I Am. I'm going to play a little bit of it and then go into scripture. Here we go.
My husband no longer cares about me. Okay, so this morning when I woke up in a really bad mood. Okay, I don't know why I woke up in a bad mood, but I was just in a bad mood. And I wanted to talk to him about it. I really did. So when he asked me the first time, he said, "What's wrong with you? You're acting like you're in a bad mood or something." I said, "No, I'm fine." Okay, so then he asks again. He was like, "No, I can tell something's wrong with you. What's going on? Is there something wrong?" And I said, "No, I'm fine." And then he never asked me again. He never asked again. And what hurts the most is that I was going to tell him on that third time. I was going to tell him the third time that he asked. And then he just must not care. He must not give a single shit what's wrong with me because he didn't ask for the third time. He did not persist with the questions. He asked twice and he let it go. Who does that? Who does that?
I'll tell you who does that. Somebody who doesn't care about their wife. That's who does that. Somebody who's probably cheating on her. Somebody who is preoccupied talking to somebody else all day. He hasn't even texted me today to ask me what was wrong. He hasn't because he hasn't thought twice about it. He has not let it consume his thoughts. It's been consuming mine. I've been unwell all day. The only way for him to properly make up for this.
What a keeper. Looks like it's time to start getting married again. Gentlemen, welcome to yet another episode of Women Are Melting Down, and they only have themselves to blame. It feels like with each passing day, at least 1 million women lose their minds to the point of dismantling perfectly functional families or just running off with a bag before anything took off to begin with. Feminism is a mental illness, and these chicks will say absolutely anything to make it all sound like they don't belong in an asylum with the others holding picket signs. The top comments for the clip are, "Some fish are made to throw back." Great sentence, but I don't even know if you want them back in the water, man. Just leave them out to dry. So this woman lied to her husband on 2 consecutive questions. Got it. Yep, and if you ask her, she was doing him a favor. You are emotionally a child. She needs therapy, not a husband. I don't think it would help at this point. Again, bring back asylums, please, for the love of God.
Okay, stop right there. They say she needs therapy. What she needs, all people need, is Yahweh Bashin Yahweh Shai. Going to counseling, which is, of this world, is only going to keep them more confused because these counselors, whatever you want to call them, are being trained by the Edomites, by the things of this wicked world, okay? So, oops, let me hit that. Women, are so used to living in survival mode because of the wickedness of this world, right? That since they're the weaker vessels, yeah, most of the time, the majority of time, they are used to just lying. Okay, they can't even control it because they do not have the fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. I want to go to Jeremiah chapter 9 verse 12. Who is the wise man that may understand this? And who is he to whom the mouth of Yahweh has spoken, that he may declare it? For what the land perish and is burned up like a wilderness that none passes through. Okay, it's gonna get, sooner or later it's gonna get to that point. You so-called Negros, Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled birds. It's gonna get to the point where World War III will kick in. I was talking to a Jake the other day, and it was a guy or a girl anyway was asking me, "Oh, you think that's gonna happen?" No, it has nothing to do with what I think. It's going to happen. It's going to come. Okay? But before it happens, it's going to get ugly and it's going to get worse for 2/3 of our people. Yeah, we who are doing the work of Yahweh Shin, Yahweh Shine, the highways and byways, we're going to get caught up in it, but not as bad and not as ugly as it's going to be for the 2/3 of our people, the so-called Negros, Latinos, Americans, and speckled birds. I want to go to Isaiah chapter 42, verse 23. Who among you will give ear to this? Who will hearken and hear for the time to come? Right? Yahweh Bashin Yahshai is asking who? Okay? Go to verse 24. Who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to the robbers? Did not Yahweh? He against whom we have sinned. See? Everything that's going on to the so-called Negros, Latino, Niggas, and speckled birds, all of us, okay? It is Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai who's doing it. Okay? Now, of course, the Edomites, want to act like they're the ones who are doing all of it, but they have to obey what Satan tells them to do. And Satan has to obey what Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai tells him to do. He cannot do whatever he wants or whatever comes out of his ass. He has to obey. Matter of fact, Satan fears Yahweh, the Father, and Yahweh Shai. Okay? Let's get that straight. And let's make that clear. Let's go to verse 24. Who gave Jacob, a spoil, and Israel to be robbed? Did not Yahweh against whom we have sinned? For they would not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient unto his laws. Okay? So, is the laws of Yahweh Shin Yahshua going to save us? The 613 laws? No. Can we do them perfectly? No. Not in this sinful body and not in this wicked world, in this wicked kingdom. Impossible. We can only do some of them to the best of our ability. We do not try. We just do the best that we can. Big difference. Okay? I want to go to Isaiah chapter 65, verse 2. I have spread out my hands all day unto a rebellious people, which walk in a way that was not good, after their own thoughts. Yeah. Yahweh Bashim Yahshua have been stretching their hands for many, many years, right? And how he does that? Well, when he sends his people out in the highways and byways, right? I mean, over here in America, it started in 1960 with our Bibbins, and then it went to GMS, and it grew like wildfire from there worldwide. Okay, all over the world. And, still 2/3 of our people will scoff at us or scoff at our GMS, right? Call us bums, and other names, not realizing that we are pleading, right? With tough love, we are pleading, hey, snap out of it. It's going to get worse. It's going to get ugly, right? But no, they are so stiff-necked, right? They love this wicked world so much. They love the fake, invisible, counterfeit, monopoly money, right? The bag. Verse 3, a people that provoke me to anger continually to my face. Wow. That sacrifice in gardens and burn incense upon altars of bricks. Yeah. Love going to those 501c3 incorporated prostitute churches, right? Knowing that, a lot of wickedness goes on in there. Okay? But hey, it's going to get worse and it's going to get ugly. I want to go to Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 21. They have moved me to jealous with that which is not God. They have provoked me to anger with their vanities, and I will move them to jealousy. Woo! With those which are not a people, I will provoke them to anger with a foolish nation. And isn't this nation foolish and wicked? Yeah. See, the thing about that 2/3 of our people, the so-called Negros, Latino, Negro and speckled bird, it doesn't matter how much you kiss the Edomite's ass. It doesn't matter how many times you put your pants out, turn around and say cheese and let them just do whatever they want to you. Okay? You will never be accepted. And to prove that, what they're going to do, the Edomite, they're going to bring the charagma, right? The sea hip, the mark of that beast to put inside of our people. That's how much they really care about you. That's how much they really love you. That they want to condemn you straight to hell. And you look at them and you go, yeah, that's okay. It's all right. I accept it. Verse 22, for a fire is kindled, in my anger, and shall burn unto the lowest hell, and shall consume the earth with her incense, and increase, and set on fire the foundations of the mountains. What mountains talking about? The mountains of power in this world, the governments. Yeah. You're doing so much business, dirty business with them for so many years, right? Thinking that you're going to get away, and you think that the Edomites are going to get away with all the criminalities that they have done around the world, all the treasons they have committed, all the plundering, murdering, and rape they have committed. There's going to come a reckoning for all the wickedness. You see? I want to go to Hosea chapter 14, verse 9. Who is wise, and he shall understand these things? Prudent, and he shall know them. For the ways of Yahweh are right, and the just shall walk in them. Oop, I gotta hit that. But the transgressors shall fall therein. And boy, didn't our people in the first shutdown, Didn't they fall into it big time? Right? You would think they will wake up and repent and say, wait a minute, man. Look what's happening here. Now the second shutdown is coming, and this time it's going to be worse than the first one. Right? Because what they said in the first one was a tryout. This time, when they say it, right, they're going to come in like the flood. A lot of people, of our people, are going to be dying. Men, women, and children. Right? Let's go to Proverbs. Chapter 10, verse 29. The way of Yahweh is strength to the upright, but destruction shall be to the workers of iniquities. Right? So our people think we're foolish. They think that we are suicidal, right? For following what they say the Bible that's written by man's hand, right? But yet, or they say that's old stuff. But yet they follow Satan, which is old stuff also. Yet they follow his Bible, right? That is wicked. I want to go back to Jeremiah. Jeremiah, chapter 9, I believe. Yep, verse 13. And Yahweh said, because they have forsaken my law, which I set before them, and have not obeyed my voice, neither walk therein. Yeah, they love doing pagan holidays, right? Christmas, Thanksgiving, right? Valentine's, Halloween, Easter, right? Carnival, okay? Independence. But the day of Yahweh Shin Yahushai, they don't care about. Okay, well, let's go to Jeremiah chapter 3 to answer with scripture what's going to happen. Jeremiah chapter 3 verse, let's start with 20. Surely as a wife treacherously departs from her husband, so shall the deal treacherously with me, O house of Israel, said Yahweh. Yeah, we did it to him. Now he's going to let our women, so-called Negros, Latino, and speckled bird women, do it to us, right? And we do it to the women, vice versa. See how we like it. Verse 21, a voice was heard upon the high place, weeping and supplication of the children of Israel, for they have perverted their ways, and they have forgotten Yahweh, their power. Yeah. 2/3 of our people, you talk about the Bible, they look at you like saying, listen, I got to go, I got things to do. Right? Like saying, that's not important to me. That means nothing to me. That's all lip service, bro. That's all lip service. Right? Okay. I hear you. Verse 22. Return ye, right? Return ye, backsliding children, and I will heal you, your backsliding. Behold, we come unto thee, for thou art Yahweh, our power. Right? But no, they want to go to Egypt for all things. Okay? If they can't get it up, they go to Egypt and say, hey, can you give me something? Right? And then when they get hit with those side effects, they just go, hey, can you give me something different? It's crazy, huh? Suicidal. Verse 23, truly in vain is salvation. Hope for from the hills, right, from the state, and from the multitude of mountains, right, of governments, high places. Truly Yahweh, our power, is the salvation of Israel. Yeah, you're going to the wrong ones. You're worshiping the wrong ones. No matter how many times, you see the Edomites use you and abuse you, rape you and murder you, you still keep going to them. Instead of repenting, going to Yahweh, Shin Yahushai. Right? And now with the YouTube, that a lot of our people are making a lot of money, right? That they don't have to depend no more on going to a 9-to-5 job, right? In their eyes, wow, man, we're doing real good. This is beautiful. Man, you being set up. You are being set up. You are being consumed, right, by the counterfeit, fantasy, lying, conniving, deception of money. Right? You're putting all your time and energy, but you're not putting no time at all, you so-called Negros Latinos, Namak and Speckled Bird, to do the work of Yahweh Shin Yahushai. And then, on top of that, our women, right, are not doing their part. Which in Scripture is really a small part. It's really the men who have more the responsibility, but not even the small part. Our women care about repenting and coming back and do. Okay. It's getting closer. Okay. The Edomites are how do you say that? Are stirring up something very quietly but very big. Right? The big bang is going to come and is going to happen. 24. For shame has devoured the labor of our fathers from our youth, their flocks and their herds, their sons and their daughters. Verse 25. We lie down in our shame. That's what's going to happen. And our confusion covers us. For we have sinned against Yahweh, our power, we and our fathers from our youth, even unto this day, and have not obeyed the voice of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, our power. You don't want to obey, man. Right? But you want to obey the Edomites. Right? You want to say, I can think for myself, bro. I don't need no Bible. I don't need to listen to no God. But when you listen to the Edomites, you listen to them like they're gods. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 24 again. Let's do that. Oh no, this is the first time I go there, Slakia. 24, I said, right? Yep, 24. But they hearken not, nor incline their ears, but walk in the counsels and in the imagination of their evil hearts, evil minds, and went backwards and not forward. And then you say, man, I don't know what's happening. I had so much money. I had a car. I had a house. I had a couple of women. Now I'm in the street, right? Especially our women's are saying here, women's are melting down. They're having a nervous breakdown. Because, women, especially, I'm talking about our women, right, the so-called Negros, Latino, and Speckled Birds, they, get caught up in making decisions through emotions and feelings. Not reason, logic, common sense, and wisdom, okay? And they don't want to repent. Song 81. Let's go to Song chapter 81. Give me a minute. I'm looking. Verse 11. But my people will not hearken to my voice, and Israel would none of me. Yeah, what says Hosea chapter 4, verse 6, right? My children are destroyed from lack of knowledge, I believe. Okay, verse 12. So I give them up unto their own hearts and so I give them up unto their own hearts lust. Wow. Their own mind. their own filthiness, right? And they walk in their own counsel. Yeah, right? I can think for myself. I'm independent, bro, right? Especially our women like to say that. I'm independent. I want to be independent, you know? I don't need a man. I just need to listen to the Edomites. Okay, gotcha. Hear you loud and clear. Let's go to Jeremiah then, chapter 9, verse 14. Let's take it from there. But I have walked after the imagination of their own hearts, their own mind, and after Balaam, which their fathers taught them. Woo! Right? After these fake paganist, right? Gods. That you love so much, right? You give your life. You will die for them, right? Don't tell me what I got to believe and not believe. But when the Edomites tell you what you got to do and believe, right away you jump to it. Crazy but true, okay? Let's go back to Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 24, okay? But they hearken not, nor incline their ears, but walk in their counsels in the imagination of their own evil hearts, and went backwards and not forward. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 15. Therefore, thus said Yahweh of hosts, of army, the power of Israel, behold, I will feed them, even these people, with wormwood, and give them water of gall to drink. Woo, this is not good, right? Gall will be like giving you venom, bitterness, poison. Hey, wait a minute. Didn't they try to do that the first shutdown? Right? Yeah. Wormwood, bitterness, a curse, poison. And now they're going to do the second shutdown. And this time, if anybody refuses, you won't be able to go buy and sell or work or live in a house or an apartment. Right? You'll be in the streets where they come and just sweep you up and pick you up, throw you in FEMA camp, throw us in FEMA camp. Huh? Yeah, it's going to get ugly, man. It's going to get ugly. Here we go. Let's go to Song chapter what? Give me a minute. 80, verse 5. Thou feedest them with the bread of tears, and gave them tears to drink in great measure. It's going to be a lot of crying, a lot of screaming, a lot of freaking out, a lot of chaos. Because the freaking out that I'm talking about is not going to be a good one either. It's going to be an ugly, wicked one. Okay? Let's go to Isaiah chapter 30. Give me a minute, going there. Verse 20. And though Yahweh gave you the bread of adversities and the water of affliction, ye shall not, thy teachers, be removed into a corner anymore, but thy eyes shall see thy teachers. Yeah. Like I said before, since 1960, our Bivens, right in New York, okay, where I'm from. He was in the highways and byways. And when his time came that he was old and passed away, it went to GMS, who's been out there for many years to this day. And now there are camps all over the world. Day and night, by the way. Unstoppable. It's going to be unbreakable. I'll go to Amos. Amos, right? Chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the day comes, said Yahweh of power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the word of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Yeah. 2/3 of our people, you were fed up with us day in and night out, right? Talking the word in the Bible of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Well, your wishes are going to come true. The famine of the word is going to come. The internet is going to go blink, blink, reset, and you will hear us no more, and you will see us no more. Okay? Your wishes will come true. And check it out. Verse 12. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east. They shall run to and fro. Yeah, these are 2/3 running around now, right? To seek the word of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, and shall not find it. Yeah, it's too late. The door of mercy, the door of grace has closed. Elvis left the building. How you like that? I can drop the mic right there. Ezekiel chapter 7, let's start with verse 24. Wherefore I will bring the worst of the heathens, and they shall what? Possess their houses. That's happening right now. And I will also make the pomp of the strong to cease, and their holy place shall be defiled. What holy place? Is this talking about our people who's going to go and bend down and take the charagma? Because already the 501c3 incorporated prostitute churches are defiled, right? So it's going to get ugly, right? Let's go down to 25, verse 25. Destruction comes, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. Yeah, you're going to say, stop it, please, peace. No more, right? Too late. Verse 26. Mischief shall come upon mischief, rumors shall be upon rumors. Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet, but the Lord shall perish from the priests, and counselors from the ancients. Yeah. You will not find our elders no more. Right? When they were out there day and night, rain, right? Cold, storm, 2/3 of our people just left. Right? Okay, well, let's go to verse 7. I'm getting closer to finish, okay? The morning is coming, as the morning is come, Slakia, upon thee, O thou that dwells in the land. The time is come, the day of trouble is near, and not the sounding again of the mountains. It ain't going to be the sound of government no more, because they're going to be kicked out. Their kingdom is going to go bye-bye, baby. Okay? When Yahushua comes back with the host of angels and those so-called UFOs, those are chariots that the Bible talks about, or clouds. And the host of angels are army of angels. So I leave it with verse 8. Now will I shortly pour out my fury upon thee, and accomplish my anger upon thee. I will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense thee for all thy abominations. O Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. It's going to be a beautiful day when Yahweh sends our King of Kings, Lord of Lords, Yahweh Shai, to come and remove these wicked Edomites and remove this wicked kingdom from the face of the earth. I hope that this was edifying, and with that I'll say Shalom.